Okay, what is the Big East League? Been a lot of questions, a lot of things have been talked about. Today I have with me, I'm Bill Culver, by the way, and I have with me Mike Paramore, has on a different hat today. He's now here as the athletic director of Lecompton High School. Welcome, Mike.
Thank you.
What we want to know is, what is the Big East League?
The Big East is a consolidation of the Mid-East and the Big Seven. This process started probably about a year and a half ago. The Mid-East was losing teams. They lost a team to the NCKL, which was Rock Creek. Wabunzi was wanting out. They ended up going to the Flint Hills League, so that left them down to 4 teams. The Big Seven, a few of the teams got courted by them, want to come over and join the Mid-East. Nobody took it. Well, like the Big Seven, wanted to stay together. So the next process was, well, hey, you want to join us? What's that going to look like? And so the talk started, and the invitation was sent, and then you start redoing the constitutions, melding together what the Big East did, what the Big Seven did, and we came together and we're the Big East. So the Big East is now all the schools from the Big Seven from last year other than Riverside. So we're in, got Jeff West, Holton, Royal Valley, Sabetha, Hiawatha, Nemaha Central. And then we picked up from the Mid-East, that group along 24, Silver Lake, Rossville, St. Mary's, Riley County. And you've formed a new league now called the Big East, which is probably, without argument, maybe the best 2A, 3A league in the state of Kansas. You take the championships, the traditions of all those programs that are now in there, and it's great for our kids. I think it's going to be great for all the schools.
Okay, now I know that football kind of plays a little different role here than the other sports do because of the playoffs,
the district
way it's
system,
lined up, and the district play. Other than football, and I know that we only play a couple of the schools outside of our league this year. One of those being Hayden.
Yes.
But I think the rest of the schools we play are interleague.
That is
but
correct.
in basketball, how's the basketball schedule going to work?
So traditionally, what we'd been before, we did home and away, no matter who we played, Holton, St. Mary's, Big Seven schools. Now, we're just going to run one time through because there's 11 teams in, so that gives us our 10 games. So there wasn't enough room in the schedule to do a double round robin, so we'll play everybody one time. They left options open if you had some wiggle room in your schedule if you wanted to play somebody twice. So we ended up picking up Royal Valley for a second time round. But when we fill up with the preseason tournament in basketball down at Paola, then our midseason tournaments for the girls at JCN, for the guys this year will be at Valley Falls. Then we picked up, our coaches wanted to play somebody outside the leagues. We picked up some non-conference games to fill our 20-game schedule. But in everything else, baseball, softball, they're going to play everybody one time through. The league meet for wrestling will be all those teams there, so that's going to be a better league tournament in wrestling now. Track will be all those teams there for the league track meet, but we'll still compete 2 different times. We have what we call the league. It's not quads anymore because there's going to be 5 or 6 teams at it, but it's a chance to see those teams, and we'll do 2 of those every year in track. Volleyball is going to play everybody, so it's a good league. Good folks.
Activities other than athletics, like band and
those will just expand.
Forensics, anything like that.
Still going to have those league tournaments. It's just going to expand them because we've always had a league forensics tournament. Debate doesn't do anything within the league. There's a band and vocal. There's art. Those will come together and do, like for band and vocal, they'll come together and put on a concert, but they'll also, it's right before they start doing their regional and state festival stuff, bring a judge in that can give some feedback to them. Hey, here's what you need to improve, or what we'll look at, what a judge is going to see when they rate you for the state meets. So I think it's, good people we got joining in, and towns that are passionate about their high schools and joining a league that's passionate about their high schools. It's just, I think it's going to be great for all our kids involved.
So it sounds like a big step up.
Absolutely.
Very good. Thanks, Mike, for coming over.
Appreciate the time.
You bet.